Hello everyone, this is Mesh from Downtime Distractions, bringing you a first look at Blockhood. So what is Blockhood? If you don't know, it's a neighborhood building simulator. In a way you could say it's SimCity Towers type of style game, but it's really based around synergy between environment and I guess the population. So when you make stuff, you're making water and power, and you need trees to help clean those items while you're building it, and then people arrive, and it's a balancing act between those resources. As soon as something starts getting unhealthy, items start to decay. So really that's the core gameplay, is the decaying feature. So you can't just build everything, because then stuff will just start to decay. You've got to micromanage it all. So it's definitely an interesting spin on the SimCity style game. So this is made by, they're called the Plethora Project. The people are called the Plethora Project, and they're providing us this game. So who are the Plethora Project? So they are directed by Josie, and game art is Jose and Gentaro. The music, unfortunately, it's a bit of an issue. I've noticed some other YouTubers mention they're getting pinged for rights issues when they're playing the music from this game at the moment. So I just had to turn it off, unfortunately. But yeah, so these are the guys that are making it, and it's been in development for a few years. It is still in beta, so it is not accessible yet. So I've already done the tutorial. I didn't think it would be too interesting to follow along whilst I do a tutorial. So let's just jump into a sandbox. So let's have a look. Welcome to Sandbox. Here are all the blocks available for you to create. Okay, it's really unfortunate that I can't play the music, because the music is very relaxing and really suits the whole aesthetic of the game. It's a real pity. So what we got is, I have my A and D and WS. So my normal kind of FPS keys is the left and right, and up and down. So you got the mouse wheel to scroll in a little bit. Kind of the basic stuff here. You got a bit of a pitch option there if you want to really get on top of the things. And so you got basic home button here. Back to the menu. Down here is the resource options, so the different things we can build. We'll go into that in a minute. We have, these are very important. So you've got the analysts and data tabs, tutorial, keybinds, and this thing here. This is more kind of the shortcut to there's key shortcuts as well, but when you're starting, you probably want to use these a bit more often. Okay, so let's start. We generally start with water and power. So let's start with a well. A well requires no inputs and outputs 1 water. So that's what we want. And let's put a solar panel next to it. So the solar panel requires no input and gives us 2 electricity output. So if I switch to one of these here, I think it's this one, the data tab, and see the decay data. So that's good, so nothing's decaying. Production. See how that's blue because it's got everything it needs. There we go. So that does need water. That's strange. It doesn't say. It says it needs no input, but it does. So now that's actually functioning because it's blue. So that's a really good indicator of what's going on. So if we add maybe another solar panel here, see how it's red. After a short amount of time, that should turn blue. So we know that it's got what is required from the water. We got lots of other things here, but what's our money like? So this little tab here is the tab which tells us what's going on. So my money's going down, electricity's going up, and water's going up. There we go. So it's it's got all it is required. And if you right click to deselect what item you're choosing and right click again, you can actually rotate it, but also you see, if you mouse over these items, you see what's happening. So you get a rate of production there, a little bit of information. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. The corridor system is quite an interesting feature. It's not, so you just don't throw buildings around. You have to think about it and put a walkway to it, if you want to say it like that. And these are the corridors or walkways with structural items, so you can build on top of them. So that's where the multiple layers is going to really come into play. So let's just start with a simple, just change the tilt here a bit, start with a simple corridor. Okay, that should get what it requires, which is nothing, but it's just, it seems that it's in an inactive state. Then after a little bit of time they become active. There we go. I'm not sure of the logic behind that, but that's alright. So it's still in early access, so things may change. So I have 149 monies, and I need to get some people in my beautiful land, large small flat. So that needs fresh air. They're the three main inputs I'm aware of at the moment. So fresh air, electricity, and water. And it outputs labour, grey water, organic waste, and consumers. So let's put one here. Might need to put a tree or two. If we right click it and press the R button, I'll just put that back. Put it back. I don't. I think they're working on being able to spin it before you place it, but at the moment you need to place it, then you can spin it. So I think it works like that. So how you've got that flow of the footpath going that way into the building. Arrow, arrow. And so this is going to need. So I need more water already, and I have no fresh air. So let's resolve these issues and become a good mayor. So let's add another water, and we will look at the trees. Very realistic looking trees here. I wonder if that's going to get that behind it. Surely it should do. Oh, there's more water. So then that should slowly tick up again. Oh, there goes my tree. My tree is active. So fresh air, these all should start changing. And my building should start to work. Because at some point they'll start decaying and it'll fall down. So I'm just going to add another building, another small flat here. I'm going to leave it that way round. I'm sure the arrow is meant to point that way for it to work. But we'll just give it a minute. I do really like the interface currently. I guess the game seems quite solid. There's quite a lot of little bugs here, and like spelling mistakes and stuff like that. I guess that's what you get when it's in an early access state, and it's I assume the guys making it, maybe English isn't their first language. Hey, my building's active. But the user interface is really cool. It's very Microsoft Metro look to it. It's the type of interface that when in 100 years, when we're all just floating heads, and the way you access and turn your TV on is by thinking and controlling this with your mind. That's what it makes me feel like. It's very futuristic. I really like it. Don't see many games with this type of design. Oh, my house came online and it turned off. So it is the right way. So I'll spin this one around to be the same way. We need more water and more fresh air. Yeah, that's how many. So the trees need water. Well, that little tree doesn't make much fresh air at all. So we'll get a bigger tree. Oh, I want it there. Zoom in a bit. And we'll just change out of this view. There we go. Why are you flashing red? I think there was a mentioned the flashing is a feature now. No, it's decaying. No, we don't. Resume. It's decayed. So that's the decay thing there. So I've obviously got something wrong, and that building has decayed. Decay past the point of use. So I need to delete it. So delete, and I don't know why. So water still, we still need more water, and I guess because I've added the trees, we need more water. So let's just get some more water going. So what is going to give me more water than the one? Well, we got water tower, gives me 4. Cost me a bit of money, but that's alright. I have it in spades. I have 134 million, clearly, not single dollars. So then, is that? I'm going to put another building, another small flat. It's there. Bend you round so it flows nicely in. Right, what's the decay data? Ooh, that one's actually active now. So that one's alright. And that one, so we're getting labour, and we're getting grey water, which doesn't look good. Hey, they're both active. So yeah, it was all about not enough water. So as you see, even with just a small amount, it's quite unforgiving in the way that I was too relaxed about enough water and I lost a building. So it's really heavily micromanaged system in a small area, and you get much bigger areas in this. And when you start going up to upper levels, it looks like it can be quite intense. So let's just go back out of this view and let's add some more stuff. What do we got? So we have a bar. Ooh. We need to. I probably want to get rid of. Oh no, the grey water is. What does grey water do? What? Assume that's just the waste water. You press K to get the exact value. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of like that better, and then you know it's actually happening a bit better. Okay, I want to see what decay data, production data, access data, structure data. Kind of want to see what the grey water is all about, but so input inorganic waste, recycle plants. Okay. Anyway, disregard the grey water for now. So what do we want? We want. I could do with a bakery. That'd be quite nice. Like a Saturday morning bakery feed. So we need to put a corridor to that building. So we need wheat now. Oh, it looks like we can get quite a lot of production things going on here. Okay, so we need wheat. Where is wheat? Wheat. Vegetables. Wheat. So what does wheat need? Water. Okay. And do we have enough water? Currently we do. So is that... oh well, it's not actually powered up yet. So when that powers up, that should power up, but are we going to run out of water? We've got 0.2, and what does it need? So it takes 1. It's going to be close. Okay. So we're not Is she getting much? Is that enough wheat? That's pointing the wrong way anyway. Right, so now that's that way. I would have assumed they would make the building face the other way, because everything seems to be a bit backwards there. Okay, we'll add some more. Go all this way. Okay. What are we going to need? We're going to need more water and probably more power. So let's get. What else we got? What else? Is there any recycle plant? No. Surely there's more ways to get water. The bee farm. Incinerator. Output sickness. This looks like there's quite a lot of depth to this game. Just with this, this is going to decay soon. Just with these, all the information on here, you know, there's a lot to it. Even though it's small and oh, there it goes. Why did you decay? You have wheat. What else do you want from me? Let's try it again. So what does it want? Wheat 1, label 1, consumer. Maybe I need what outputs? How many outputs of consumers does my shop make? My output's 2 consumers, so it should work. Alright, I'll get rid of that. Delete. Maybe I need more wheat. We'll add another wheat farm, and then we'll try it again. More wheat, please. Okay. What does wheat need? Water and labor. And they output 3 labor. So there's enough labor to cover 1. Maybe we need 1 more house. 1 more house to cover the wheat, and then that should in turn be able to cover the bakery. Right, let's try the bakery again. So my money is dwindling. Everything's in the green, apart from labour. Our labour should go up now because I've now got that new building. Give it a second like that, because it seems that the look of visibility would suggest. Yeah. Well, that's confusing. So the houses, the arrow goes like that way, but that goes that way. Wow, that's confusing. Anyway, really enjoying this little game at the moment. So there's a couple of bugs here and there, but I think it's got great potential and longevity as well. It seems quite complex. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll continue with this level, so please give me some feedback below. If you liked it, give me a like, and subscribe for more of these early access videos and some more Let's Play videos as well. Have a look through the channel, see if there's anything there you like. Till next time.